Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV.
A personalized...
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. This is Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon, and very much looking forward to bringing you live action from MLS. It's the Montreal Impact, and they take on Toronto FC.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. I'm just hoping we get a nice, quick tempo from the start of this game. Both teams do like to get forward, both positive in their approach in the game, so we should be in for some entertainment.
Well, he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent, but what should we expect to see from him in this game, Lee?
Well, he comes into this game with history, a hatful in his last game. We all know that, but also the defenders know that. How will they cope?
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them, but it also gives you three supporting players to that central striker.
This is how the visitors will set up today. It does rather look as though it's going to be a battle of the 4-5-1 formations in this game. Similar setups, Lee.
Well, it looks lovely in the graphic, doesn't it? There's players everywhere. They have got the freedom to roam around the pitch how they see fit. There is some structure to it, but that lone striker up front needs support, not only around it, but from wide areas too. The supply line will come from the wide midfield players and maybe the overlapping fullbacks.
And he read it well defensively. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. But attacking possibilities. Chances on. Oh, it's in! The opening goal in the derby, and listen to what it means.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
One 0 then. Getting in there to take it away. Yojiro Takahagi. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. And the right place to cut out the pass. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And a significant block following that cross. Hollis. Have they given him too much space? And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
It's going their way, 2-0. Pozuelo. It is a decent looking at. He'll take this on. Ball is loose. Well, they survived the attack.
Well, everybody in this ground, including me and you, Derek, think that's in. Goalkeeper didn't think so.
Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
The feeling down here is he's twisted his knee. You can just see him testing it out every now and then. At the moment, though, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one.
Attention, Joao Barrero. Your wallet was found on the concourse. Please identify and claim your belongings at guest relations.
Hollis. Did well to win the ball back. Boyce. And they have possession again. Poor pass under no real pressure. Promising attack this. A very effective challenge put in. And you need your defender to take charge. Hollis. Fruitful looking attack. And not at all problematic for the goalkeeper. George Mihailovic. Opportunity it is. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation. Corner awarded. And firing it into the area. He could pick out a teammate. No, high quality defending. And intercepted it. Is this the moment? And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, having scored two, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence. Never looked like missing.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Jonathan Osorio. Now Liam Boyce. Hollis. Chances on. It's opened up for him. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, as we look at this again, the keeper's every right to ask where his back line was, but 2v1 in the end. He's thinking now, is he going to pass or go round me? He's got no chance.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0.
Goal. Number 31, Russell Tybert.
And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Delgado.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession, and what that does, it just relaxes the team. If you've got the ball, you enjoy the ball, and they're turning it into goals as well.
He's given it straight to the opposition. Well, not hard to read that pass. Good use of advantage by the referee. Well, he's gone back to give the free kick, the referee here. He tried to play advantage, but it didn't accrue. Lost possession. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. And he's through here. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Lee.
Well, he's been brilliant today. He's caused that back line all sorts of problems, shifting him around that box, and then getting his shots away. Absolutely fantastic.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Not a particularly strong challenge. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded. And how strong was he here? Incredible to hold off the defenders and get his shot away. Lovely goal.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. Good tackle. All the way through to the keeper then. Simple catch, really. And Bayern have been very active in the transfer market, and they've made a big move personnel-wise. Good news for their supporters, Lee.
I think he'll add some real quality to this new club. He's a team player. I'm sure he'll settle in quickly. A proper pro.
Promising attack, this. Far from a good pass. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely, quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And he's made headway. Oh, what an opportunity. It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
Action from Major League Soccer to look forward to live on EA TV. It's the Montreal Impact against the Seattle Sounders.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Fruitful looking attack. Well, how close was that? Inches away.